Next up is the Bora Centipede. Now, I've never owned one of these, but I've seen them around for a very long time. They got a good social media presence, and so I thought I need to buy one of these and try them out. Y'all. Out of the box, as far as unboxing and setup, it's almost as easy as the Pegasus workbench because the Pegasus literally folds out and it's ready to go. This is almost as easy. We're right behind it. Literally pull this out of the box and the base extends out, and then you just literally unfold the top and put on there. If you bought the top is not included with the base unless you buy it as a combo kit. You can buy them separately, but the expandable base can be used as a workbench base for plywood or 2x4s, etc. It does come with 4 2x4 clips, I'll call them. You can just put those in those holes and then set a 2x4 on there. Then you've got basically a workhorse style setup there. And then also you can just put a piece of plywood on top of that, or you can put a plywood on top, directly on top of this base and clamp it in with those included clamps. That's pretty nice. If you do opt for the worktop right here that has the dog holes already drilled in it, perfectly spaced out, everything's nicely laid out, it's easy to set up. The great thing about how the cams work too is when you put them in from underneath and tighten them down, they are below the surface of your worktop, so they're never going to be in your way. I would opt for this. If you're getting the Bora, I would highly recommend that if it's in your budget to go ahead and pick this up. It makes things a lot easier going ahead and having all of these dog holes on there, and then you can pick up aftermarket accessories that will level up this workbench and make it something that you may not even need to build your own workbench later if you're happy with this setup. I've got a friend that he started woodworking with a Bora Centipede workbench, and he's still using it today because he loves it so much, and it's been several years ago. So these are very nice workbenches. Another great thing about the Bora is this thing will hold 2,500 pounds, 2,500 pound weight capacity. That's 1,133 kilograms if you want to convert that. This is one of the strongest mobile portable workbenches that I've seen on the market. I'm 200 pounds moving around on it and it's barely moving. Very stable workbench. I like this one. This might be one of my favorites, but we got a couple more. One complaint I will have on the Bora is this top. When you go to put it on, ow, it just got my finger, literally. It is a finger getter. This could hurt, seriously injure you if you don't put this top on right because of the way this unfolds and folds back flat. There's a serious pinch point right there, and when you're folding it up, underneath, in between there, is literally pinched my fingers twice. So you have to kind of open it up from way out here, and you don't want to do it too harshly because it is MDF. So that's one drawback of this Bora Centipede. Now, let's log this in the Woodworkers Chronicle. Well, how are we going to rate this thing? Ease of use. This is very easy. I'm going to give it a 5 as well because it takes minimal time to set this up. You literally spread it out, put the top on it, and you're good to go. You're talking less than a minute to get this thing set up and ready to work. That's key on people who are doing side hustles and hobby woodworkers who just, time is of the essence. I know how it is to try to manage family and work and getting in your woodworking. So setting something up super fast like this is key. Space savings. This thing takes up minimal space. This thing takes up likely about as much space as the Pegasus, if not less. This is the 2 foot by 4 foot version. There is a 4 by 8 version. The top would likely take up a little bit more space, but the overall base will still collapse down in a minimal space. Given this 5, space savings takes up very little space at all. Stability, this is a solid 5. Rock solid. I was very surprised. I thought it would rickety a little bit, like be a little shaky. You know how those things are a lot of times. You get something like that and it's a little wobbly. This isn't. It really is rock solid. I like that about it. It's going to get a 5 there. Accessories, I wish they would have gave us some more accessories. They do give you the cam locks, which is kind of a necessity if you get the top. So that's not, I don't know that that's an accessory rather than a necessity, but it does give you a few of those clamps like the 2x4 clips as well as the plywood clips. So I will give them a little bit on that, but I'm going to go 2 on included accessories with this. If you know someone or a group of someone somewhere online that would enjoy seeing this tool video, be sure to share that with them. But before you go, hit that subscribe button, or you can check out that next video. I think you're going to like it as well.